the music you've done, out of all the projects you've done, which is your absolute favorite? As far as like being inspired, being in the studio, putting it out, promoting it, which was your absolute favorite?
That's a difficult question. I don't think I can honestly pick one. My records are kind of like memories. You know, they were made at different periods of my life at different times, and each one of them kind of conjures up what I was going through or experiencing at that time. So they all hold like equal value to me. I know it's like a cop-out response, but it's genuine, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So who are you currently listening to right now besides yourself?
Ooh, this is a tough one. You caught me at a bad time. I'm trying to finish the mixtape right now, so I'm truly only listening to myself. However, who was you just listening to today? Curtis Williams?
Yeah, what's that his name? Curtis Williams?
I think it was Curtis Williams, mixtape. That joint was tough. Listening to the Drake record. Yeah,
What are your thoughts on
It's
that?
one of my favorite.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that's my boy.
You
Man.
think it's a great project?
I can't decide yet. I gotta listen to it a couple times. But there's a lot of traction that I really dig now.
Why do you think that is with Drake, that you have to give it a couple listens in order to solidify it as something that...
Lyrically, he's always there.
Mhm.
Like, he's one of the only rappers that actually says stuff, in my opinion, on a mainstream level that I personally can relate to. You know, when he says stuff like, the phone don't ring when they got everything. Like, people just say what they want about him, but he's the only runner I know that's saying stuff like that. And
Right.
I've gone through that. People need something from you, they answer. Need something from them, they don't answer.
Tell us about the London hip hop scene. What is it like?
London's hip hop scene is an interesting one. There's a lot of emerging talent.
Okay.
When I travel, oftentimes it's not necessarily for the music scene itself. It's for what the city has to offer me. So I'm not really the best person to ask about the London hip hop scene. Especially, I'm biased. One of my good friends, Trent Will, is an artist from London that I'm trying to put out, and he is definitely like my favorite UK MC.
Okay.
But yeah, anywhere where I go, even I didn't move to New York for the hip hop scene. When I go out to other cities and live for extended periods of time, I don't go out to venues. I don't really go out much. I normally just stay in the house and work. But what those new cities give me is just a new environment to work in. I'm a creature of habits, got a routine. No matter if I'm in New York, DC, London, Paris, back in Sudan, I wake up, I have my shower, I eat my breakfast, I have my coffee, I start making music, I stop, I have lunch, I go for a walk, I come back. I do the same thing everywhere I go. But when I go for that walk, the food that I eat, the grocery store that I go to get it, the people that I come across along the way are the things that influence my music. That I can tell you about.
Are they influenced by a lot of American culture and music out in London?
Everybody is.
They are?
Well, the good thing is one thing I did notice, whether it be the UK or any other country, they are really starting to embrace their own artists way more than they're embracing the US. We're not the dominant force in hip hop as we used to be.
What is the best thing about being Oddisee? The best thing. By far.
What an egotistical question. I don't even know how to answer that. I sound like an asshole. The best thing about being me, being able to make music for a living, to live to make music. The fact that I can sit at home and work on music in my pajamas, and then it actually takes me around the world is fucking crazy to me. That I make a living at, my bills are paid, that I send money back home to my family in Sudan. The fact that I can do any of this just by sitting in the house and making music is just insane to me. I can't ever really grasp that concept. You know what I mean?
Is this what you wanted to do when you were younger? Is this what you were like, I'm gonna be a rapper?
No, not at all. I was into graphic design and illustration for a long time. Most of my childhood, I just drew and painted, and that's all I did. And I discovered music in my late teens, and I just fell in love with it, and it felt like it was a better medium for me to express myself. And then a lot of people will tell you that from different mediums of art, that they all come from the same part of your brain. And usually if you do one, you tend to be good at a few others as well.
All right, so we got something dropping October 1st. Can you let the people know?
Definitely. The new instrumental album called The Beauty and All comes out on October 1st. When you buy The Beauty and All, you get a free download to my mixtape called Tangible Dream, which is a all new 12-track mixtape written and produced by yours truly. something I'm trying different to let everybody know it's all about the beats and the rhymes for me, you know, not just one that I favor. So yeah, the Beauty and All comes out October 1st. You copy Beauty and All, you get Tangible Dream the mixtape for free.